there, it's Patmos and nice of you to join me for, yes, again, an episode with Patron. We are going to continue with a few more episodes because, well, some of you made great comments about why I should continue. For instance, we have a lot of kids and some of them should grow up early. So hopefully then we get more adults and the number of adults is growing. So let's speed things up and let's make sure that we can, at a certain point, actually grow. Now, one of the things I think we should do is invest in our food production. Not by immediately making sure that we are already starting to produce more food, but by making sure that we can produce more food as soon as we have to. So we'll just make the fields, we'll just don't put anyone in there. And then when we do, we can always add more people to produce food as soon as we get more people. So yeah, let's add 3 fields. This is about it. Let's get the grid gone. And that should do the trick to make sure that we have plenty of food later on. Now let's build a road here a little bit more. I guess that should work. And I think if we look at the fertility, we could also just extend this road a bit, because this land isn't that fertile. So let's see, let's do that and let's see what we can do later on, because probably we can add a field here and add maybe 3 more fields, but we'll see about that. Question now is, what should we put on these? We already have apples. We could get pears, plums, cherries, peaches and grapevines. I'm not sure yet. I don't think we already can make wine or something like that, so perhaps we shouldn't bother with that. Let's find out. Ooh, we did a lot of research. That's cool. Sunflower planting for oil. Well, that's interesting. Let's research that. Optimize distillery. Allows the production of wine from grapes in the distillery. Alright, so we could make wine if we get grapes. So let's get to the grapes. That'll be cool. And, well, what should with crop? I think we should do a wheat field. Already have a few, I believe. Yeah, we have 2 wheat fields, so let's make that 3. Ooh, let's fund an expedition. Let me guess. If we are to agree, we get a free ox cart. Send them away with an escort, please. Alright, sounds great. We're in. This is an opportunity we simply cannot afford to miss. Alright, let's do that. We have plenty of coins, so why bother? Alright, we get weed. What else should we get? I don't know, maybe some more tobacco? This is the distillery that also needs a lot of weed. I think later on we might need to get a mill, etc. So perhaps we should just get a lot of weed. I think that's good. Well, we got 90 people now. That means we got 2 more. We have 8 people available. So let's invest in food and other stuff. So let's see, what should we get? I think we should get a teacher. That's important. And we should get a candle maker. And perhaps even 2. Because we weren't producing enough candles lately. We can start to produce enough candles now. That'll be good. We have a few in store, not too many. So I think producing candles can be very beneficial. So producing clothing. We still have enough? Yes, we have enough. We just have to make sure that that number doesn't drop too far down, but I don't think that's going to happen soon anyway. So pottery workshop. Plenty of pottery, so most things look good. Let's hope we can keep it that way. We have no empty houses, so we should probably invest in a bit more housing. I think that's for the best. Should we get stone housing? No, I think we should get a few more wooden homes and later on upgrade a few ones to stone. So let's just do it like this. Let's add a road around it. There we get 4 more homes. And I think it's time to upgrade a few more homes. 3 lumber, 7 stone, 4 glass. I don't think we can see how much glass we have at the moment. but apparently we do have enough at the moment, so let's just upgrade stuff. Let's see. We can see here how much glass we have. Or at least we should be able to. 30, so yeah, we can upgrade a few homes, which will be nice. It's pretty tough to tell which homes are upgraded and which aren't, but yeah, this looks cool. So we got plenty more space now. We have 4 empty homes. And these houses have more space in them, so people can get kids, etc., which is good. We have 91 people now, so we've got 1 extra, so let's turn that into a carrier. We still make plenty of money. Yeah, this guy's instantly running out of wheat, so the extra 2 wheat farms will be important. So next people get into that. An oil mill. We don't need an oil mill yet. A neighborhood school. Increase the school efficiency by 1% for each house in its vicinity. Well, that should increase the efficiency of the school quite a bit. We have 10 kids in there, so that's working. Everyone's still happy, although the what is it? Merchants are not that happy with safety. The question is, what can we do about that? Too much, I think. First off, we should... Ah, there it is. As your city grows bigger, crime and other disasters will be on the rise. Build guardhouses. Oh, there it is. Seeds trader. Sire, a trader is seeking audience with you. He claims to have seeds for crops that will grow particularly well in this climate. Should I let him in? Indeed, I'll purchase the seeds, although I'm sure he can't know what will or won't grow, but it's best we try. We can get lettuce, alright. Well, we have the money for it, so let's buy it. Pests found on a field. Alright, on this field. Demolish the infested field before the pest spreads to nearby fields. Alright. I don't think this is a appropriate way of doing things, because you have to completely demolish the field, which just, I don't know, feels stupid. Let's get to the grid block. Yep, let's do it like this. Alright, field will be built again. Flowers, I believe, so let's add flowers again later on. It just doesn't feel right to that it is this way. We can't get this way, we can do it like this. Alright. So yeah, it just doesn't, it feels wrong that you have to demolish a field and then why not do something else with it? Also interesting to see, if you demolish this field, the person working there didn't start to work somewhere else, I think. Oh well, it's fine. 6 people available. Let's hope we'll get more. Now we can also get across, and if we look at the fertility, it's not that good here, but it should be good right here. So, or even better here. So maybe that's the way to go later on. We could also set up a second sort of village right here, maybe at a certain point. So that's what I'm thinking about. I think that could work. Efficiency 95%. Alright, that's fine. We have plenty of flowers for the moment. Yes, we have some flowers to spare, so that's okay. We still have 3 empty homes. That's working, although... yeah, I think we should get a few extra homes. Now, the fertility here isn't that good, so... perhaps we could make a row of homes here, or maybe here. Have to just try and experiment a bit with that. Perhaps we should build a road here first and then add the houses to it. We can do that straight away here. Now let's build some wooden houses. 1, 2, 3. 2. That'll give us extra homes. Extra families to move in. I think they can go to most of the services they need, so they'll be fine. One other thing to do is insulate these homes. Save us firewood. Most of them are all insulated, so that's cool. I think it would be nice if you get a few buttons, like if you press the control button right now and hit insulate, it will insulate all the houses that you can afford and that aren't insulated yet. Maybe that's the thing that saves you a lot of time, because now you have to keep remembering where you've built new homes and then you have to insulate them. And since we have plenty of stuff, we shouldn't be worrying about that. We should be able to pretty quickly just insulate them, and that could be a way. Alright, they're all insulated. We have plenty of room now. 9 available houses, so that should work. We have only 2 merchants, so we don't have to worry about that. We have 8 people available again, so let's turn them into farmers. Anything else we need? I think we need another tailor to make sure that we don't run out of clothes. That's always good. Alright, it's another winter. Ooh, sir, do you remember the expedition that we funded months ago? Local fishermen have found the ship, or what's left of it. It seems that they didn't make it far. Alright. Well, that's the gamble you take. I haven't done many of these expeditions, but I hope at a certain point they'll bring in lots and lots of good stuff. Alright, should we upgrade to a harbor? I think so. Ooh, we can upgrade these even further, which is nice. Trade capacity is now 400. We have stone and lumber. Yes, we do. So let's upgrade this. Lumber, stone, and iron. Well, we have that, so let's do that. And coins, lumber, stone, and iron. Alright, we have all that, so I don't worry about it. Though it's getting pretty costly now. But it's fine. Trade deal capacity plus 80%. So right now we can do very big trades. And that's pretty interesting, because if we look at the price, we can get a good price for clothing, for instance. And right now we can sell 700 clothing, and that'll grant us a lot of money. We don't need the money, so I'm not going to do that, but yeah, it's a good thing. Or we can get a jewelry store. Researched. Optimized distillery. And an oil mill. Alright, let's just do research. We don't need everything yet. But we might just get the research done. Alright, here's a crop field. It should be producing weed. That should help make sure that this one doesn't run out of weed. Sure hope so. Don't see a way to upgrade any fields or anything like that, so that's not the thing we should focus on. We could look into the grapevine production. So charcoal burner, carpenter, warehouse, apiary, pottery, clay pit. I don't think we can already build something that we need for grapevines. Oh, here's the distillery. Alright, so we need to build another distillery and set it to produce wine, I guess. Because this one is producing beer. We can change that into wine or cider. So we just need another distillery then. Alright. Well, we need to find a place to put it. Spot. Let's place the distillery there. Once it's done, we'll set it to produce wine. It will be a luxury good. Oh, we could also set it to start producing cider, because that's what the merchant wants for luxury. And we don't have any of the gentry yet, and we do have merchants, so probably should set it to cider. We do produce apples. I think that's what we need for cider. Yeah, so yeah, this is going to work. Alright. Optimization. Yeah, let's do that. We can do that as well. Let's make sure it functions as optimally as possible. Let's just do the researches, why not? The upgrades, I have to say. Yep, that's it. Done. Ooh, native relics. The expansion of our city has unearthed an abandoned native village. In a graveyard, it seems, or some other spiritual site. Alright, we can increase loyalty of the peasants and laborers and get safety down a bit. Safety will also go down with the merchants. That's probably not too good because they don't feel that safe anyway. Or safety will go down a lot and we get a little bit of religion. Yeah, I think this is the best option. Let's let him send his people to collect, and we don't worry about it too much. Alright, let's add one to this. So we now start to produce some cider. Citizens are leaving. Yeah, that's probably... I think that will be the merchant guy. So he's probably the one that's not happy. Well, most of them are, but... should we do anything else? I don't think so. Let's do some research, of course. Town hall, we already looked at that. Additional panels. Happiness, pretty high. Alright. I don't see many unhappy people though, so most of them are pretty happy, so I don't know why they are leaving. It's too bad. Shouldn't be. Well, the message disappeared already, so perhaps that's a good thing. Now we have so many things we need to produce with only the people that we have, so... that's kinda a thing. There's no one in here. So it's not making us any money. That's not good. Alright. Let's focus. We have all the peasant luxuries. We have almost all the laborer luxuries. And they're pretty happy with it. I don't think we need all of them. So that's a good thing. Now we don't have any of the merchant luxuries, so we probably should focus on that. Now I do believe that this guy... or where is he? This guy is now producing furniture, but he can also produce decoration. Now we have plenty of furniture, so we could probably just build another carpenter's hut and then start working on the how do we call it? Beautifications or whatever it was. Let's build it right here. We can work on decoration. Couldn't find the word, sorry about that. And that will help keep the merchants that arrive in town happy, and I think they'll be worth it. They'll be a good thing. So let's wait until this is done. Getting close to 100 people now, so yeah, it is growing, that number. So I guess all of you telling me to continue because the number will start growing more rapidly now, we're completely right. Thanks a lot for that. Alright, let's start to produce decoration. Ooh, that's pretty costly. So let's optimize the process as much as we can. These upgrades as well. So perhaps we need to focus on tool production a little bit more now. Let's use the glassworks. This one is producing tools. It's producing at a maximum rate, so perhaps we need another toolsmith. I think we do. Let's get another toolsmith. Where can we squeeze it in? Not really anywhere, but we can just build it right here. That should work as well. Let's get into the grid mode, because I just like that a lot. Roads, they can walk pretty quick. That's that. And then we should really focus on more tools. So that's the one resource that we have a big shortage of. The crown has endeavors all around the globe and it wants more tax. Alright, pottery trade free increases to 19%. Or I don't think so. A little bit of loyalty, but everyone is pretty loyal, so I don't mind. I really don't mind. Now, this needs coal and iron. We don't produce that much coal, so perhaps that is a thing we should also work on. There's a lot to work on. Alright, let's upgrade these. We want the best possible work here. let's put two extra people in there just to make sure that we're producing. So now we have 3, that should do the trick. Next people should be miners, etc. I think that we need to mine a bit more of that stuff. It's working. We produce quite a bit of coal in the charcoal burner. There's 3 people working there. So that's a good thing in the burner, but perhaps we need an extra burner. Or we just need to up the mining mission. That's right here. I think there can be 2 more people in there, so that could or should at least help. So let's add a few miners. We're not building that much, so we don't need to keep that many people free. And this really ups the game, so that's good. 2 extra means 800 extra coal. Should do the trick. This is also a good amount. How are these stone quarries doing? They could also use a few extra people. Let's go with this. Cool. Let's do some research again. Mostly those with just money, because that's what we really have plenty of. Now our food seems to stay stable. We are actually getting less and less herbs. So we need an extra herbalist. Let's do that. Now let's keep it like this for a little while. Until we really get more people in. We still have 5 free homes, so that's nothing to worry about. I do like the graphics. This harbor, by the way. You even look at it. Look at them walk there and doing their thing. A big lighthouse. Very cool. That's the thing with this game. I do like the graphics, although the people are pretty simple, but that's fine. I'm not bothered by it, but look at all the detailing and the fishery and all the homes, etc. I'm enjoying that a lot. So yeah, I hope the developers keep that up. And basically we have over 200 people now. It'll just take time for them to grow up. And we are storing our first luxuries for the merchants. That's cool. Right, it needs 150 apples a year and we produce 800. If that number is correct. So we should have stored quite a few apples. Let's see, can we find apples? Yeah, we have a bit in store, so that's good. Oh, there's some more that needs to be brought to the storage. So that looks good. Means that this guy can work quite a while and store some cider. That's nice. Advanced budgeting is done. Well, let's research the oil lamp and then the jewelry store. We're just going to research everything. We need it all. Alright, we got a few extra people again. Up to 6 now. Ooh, call of the clergy. Sire, the church is requesting that we boost recruiting efforts of new members for the clergy. Alright, living the life in the greater service is a life well lived. Incentivize some of our young join the clergy. Alright, teenagers joining the church will be 5. Religion will go up a bit and down a bit. Or religion among everyone will go down a bit. Alright, we'll do that. Let's have a few youngsters join the church. Church is doing his business, so that's working. We have enough candles now, so that it can work, same as the school. Really? Oh yeah, let's get some insulation going in the school. We'll reduce the number of candles it needs and firewood, so that's good. Student slots +4. Oh, that's interesting. I think we have plenty of kids, so... Oh, this works. Ooh, we can make the school really big. 5 upgrades. Alright, we can now house 30 students and they're all in there, so that's working. That'll teach a lot of kids. 6 people available, that's fine. Just hoping we can produce enough of everything. Still not producing enough. Oops, that's a bit too fast. Producing enough beer. Perhaps we should add people to that as well later on. There's just people to add everywhere. We are producing enough tools now, getting above 100. So yeah, that number is growing. Stone not so much, so perhaps that's a thing to add a few people to. And herbs still falling a little bit. But of course when population grows, they will start to use more herbs. And we've been cutting down on people there, so I think it's time we add more people to the herb list, just to make sure that we really produce enough. Anything else we really need? I'd say we still have a stable amount of clothing, we have enough pottery, we have enough furniture and flowers. So yeah, let's just go with farmers then for one more. We'll keep 4 workers all the time. Research is done. Ooh, we can get to a council hall. Interesting. Let's do tribute first. Enacting this policy increases taxation on the gentry. Well, not really worried about the gentry at the moment. We only have 2 merchants, 25 laborers and 78 peasants, so we don't have gentry yet. 107. It's getting more dynamic now. We get more people all the time now that can do jobs. We'll add 2 fishermen, providing extra food. I don't think we can ever have enough food. We are slowly going to run out of flowers, so we need to add someone to this at a certain point. We still have a few flowers, but we had 800 and it's now down to 400. It's cool to see though that time passes rather quick. And people are really starting to grow up now, so thanks a lot for all of those that told me to keep going, because I think we got around 20 people just in this episode joining our village as an adult, so it really worked. Although we still only have 2 available homes now, so... Ooh. Some form of religious cult seems to be spreading in the populace. They do not pose a threat for now, but the church is getting anxious and demanding that we resolve the issue. Well, the people are free to practice any religious beliefs they want, as long as they do no harm, let them be. The laborers and the peasants will go down in religion. The merchants and the gentry will go up, but we have only 2 merchants. Or, I agree, inform the garrison to conduct an investigation. Root them out quietly. Citizens to disappear 3. Safety will go down a lot. I think we can handle this, because religion will go down now, but it will also start to rise again since we have a working church, so I'm not too worried about it. Safety is a concern, but they'll go up as well. Really worried about that as well. Well, they're peasants with kids, so they'll be fine. Yeah, they should really be fine. Safety is a concern, though. I don't see... Is there anything that we can do? We can get to the guardhouse. That'll help with safety. Allows the construction of a caravan trail. I don't know what that does, but we're going to research it soon, and then we can see. People are using this, which is good. We should build a few more bridges that we can get across to more places if we really want to. Might be a thing. Well, where should we use these people? I'll put them in. So we're just going to fill up jobs now. So we keep 4 workers, and we're just going to... We have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 8, 19... So we have 23 jobs available at the moment. I don't think we need to fill them all, but at least a few. For instance, the distillery guys. Need more because they're still not producing good enough amounts. Now, let's get the caravan trader. Let's find where it is. Then we can find out what it does. Don't see it yet. Paper mill. It's somewhere here. No. Probably here. Guardhouse. Healer's house, cathedral, university, caravan trader. Traveling merchants have set up shop, offering to buy and sell goods, much like the docks and the harbor. Alright. Well, that can be cool, but don't need it straight away. Guardhouse ensures safety within its radius. Yeah, well, this does the same, so we can upgrade this and it'll be probably be more safe, I guess. Now we only have one guardhouse, or we have two, so perhaps it's time to build another guardhouse somewhere here. Did we build the roads here that we need? Yes, we did, but I don't think they're all stone roads, so perhaps that is a thing. Let's turn this into stone roads, then we can see them better. And let's see if we can get another guardhouse. Or, in this case, a watchtower. We build that right there. It's going to have a good, efficient area. And if we build one here, same. Let's do so. Perhaps we should also build a shrine, but I think a well would fit us better. We already have a shrine there. We don't have any wells close by. We have one here. Oh, this should work for the whole area. Health +2, chance of fires. Alright, we'll make the well a little bit deeper. Same with this one. Question is this also a well? No, that's a shrine. Can we put a well somewhere here? Because I don't think there's one here. There's one, yeah, this one is almost shooting the entire. Let's insulate these guard towers. And we got 2 extra people, so let's put them in straight away. And increase safety. As soon as we have enough stone, we can get the council hall. That'll be interesting. And more kids seem to slowly grow up, because we were down to 49. It's already 54 now, so more children became youngsters, and let's hope more and more will be joining us as adults. Still 30 going to school, so that's good. Now I hope anyone can tell me that they do really work a lot more efficient. If you can, please let me know. How much more efficient will they be? How much benefit will we get from it? Because I'm really curious. So please let me know that. My lord, the king's advisors have sent a list of requests. No official reason has been noted, only a list. They're bleeding us dry, but we can't go against the king. Or what? Send them away. Well, we can miss the clay, so let's just send it out. It's fine. Well, it's been over half an hour, so thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. If you haven't done so, please subscribe to my channel. Of course, feel free to leave any comment. I'll respond to it. And I hope to see you in another video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.